What's up, my PT peeps? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 2, titled The Well. Sneak peek and discussion. You got some information from Spoiling Dead fans and just break down the trailer and just the pics that are on AMC's website now. So basically we're going to meet these four: Benjamin, Jerry, Richard, and Diane. So it's kind of cool to see the faces with the names in there too. And here we go. So we'll be introduced to the kingdom in episode 7.2. where there will be several new characters to meet. We all know about Ezekiel, played by Gary Payton, and the pet tiger Shiva, played by CGI Puppet. We also meet several of Ezekiel's kingdom comrades, including Benjamin, played by Logan Miller, according to the casting call. He is a warm-hearted teenager who can be a bit of a wise-ass, but never a bully. Richard, played by Carl Mackinnon. Comic fans will be familiar with Richard. He's described in the casting call as a rugged, no-bullshit survivor who's very protective of his way of life. So basically he's going to be Ezekiel's right-hand man. Diane, played by Carrie Cahill, whatever. We don't know much about her other than she's a lady that kicks ass. And Jerry, played by Cooper there too, big guy right there on the right. He's the bodyguard of Ezekiel. So I thought that Jerry might have been Richard and vice versa, but now we know there's other people. Benjamin, we see him in the trailer a couple times. We see him in the sneak peek, and so he's gonna have a little role. Probably gonna die at some point, I would just think. But hopefully not in the first episode. We see the kingdom, but there he is. Teaching a youngster how to ride the horse and how it is on there too. Richard is this guy, the guy who talks in the sneak peek, the trailer, a couple of different spots. Not in the sneak peek, the latest sneak peek, but the one in the trailer that he says there's secrets. Can't tell anyone about that too. He's right there with Ezekiel and Diane. But he's talking to Morgan in the one trailer, and he's like, you can't tell anyone about this. So I'm interested to see what the hell that is. So is it about Shiva? Is it about walkers? Is it about safety, security, food, something? We'll see. It'd be interesting to see how it goes down. Morgan is with them, helping out with that too. And it's pretty cool to see Morgan, his tools being used in the kingdom. Jerry, the big bodyguard on there too. Initially thought this might be Richard or whatever. They might have changed it up a little bit for the appearance, but we know who the casting is now. So very cool. Jerry, big guy there too, and I don't know if he's going to make it out or whatever, but we'll see. Down the road, they're going to make it the first episode, the introduction of these guys who can't do it. And Diane, I'm assuming that's her because that's the only one there with Ezekiel. She's got a bow and arrow, looks like too, so she's kicking some ass as well. You can see her behind Ezekiel, and it's pretty cool to see how they put it together. These are some of the photos from AMC's website. Look at the feather in Ezekiel's hair. Do you like the hair? Do you like the outfit? Here's a walker hanging out somewhere. Is this in the kingdom? Did walkers get in? Are they about to get in? Is this on the outside? I don't know, but we'll see how they attack different walkers. And you see the brick building. Is that in the kingdom itself? So we'll see how it gets played out. And do you like the outfit? Do you like that? You like the cane sword? I can never pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try what it's actually pronounced, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Morgan, see the marks on the tree? Is that Morgan marking them how to get back? Because you see the outfit, it's different. It's the same outfit as that when he leaves there, or when he sees him in the season 6 finale. And I don't know if he goes away or what happens on there too. I can't wait to find out. Once I know, I'll share the wealth as always, guys. But he's kicking ass with his bow staff, taking out some walkers, trying to get protection. Walkers around here with the Kingdom Riders and stuff, and it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be a happy, good episode. I want it to be exciting and funny to make up for the craziness on there. So if you saw the sneak peek online, you see more of the kingdom. Why is Carol in a wheelchair? She's recovering. She's drugged up. I don't know. She eventually gets to the kingdom. She's got to be on some medicine or something to calm things down. Did she have surgery? Do they have a surgeon in the kingdom? Whatever, to remove the bullets or the grazes or whatever there too. We see Benjamin there with the youngster on the horse. Morgan waves to him. They already know each other somewhat. So maybe he's already going out. You see the different clothes that he has on there versus somebody has a blue shirt on and a different shirt. Look at the shirt there. It kind of looks very similar to the shirt, this one in the one trailer that he's talking to. I can't let you die is probably to Carol. I would think it'd be right around this scene here, just like this. You see the shirt with the bricks building on there too. When he goes in, it's pretty funny when Carol asks, well, what's his name? And he's like, King Ezekiel. And he does his thing on there too, where they're going into the auditorium. It's pretty funny, and I'm hoping it's a funny, good episode to turn out to the craziness of the premiere. We need something funny in our lives there too. You see, he clearly takes Carol into the auditorium, and we get to see that they're going into. Carol has to meet Ezekiel here. And just that's where it is, the iconic pictures of Ezekiel on the podium on the stage, or not the stage of the auditorium of the school, because the kingdom is a school that gets turned into the kingdom. King Ezekiel on there too, which can't wait to see his. What's going on with his mailbox? I don't know. And there too, what's he doing there? Is he sharpening something? Is he taking something? Is he trying to make a weapon? Is he trying to do something? Is there something there? And what's up with that house? That house is going to be around there for a little bit. We'll see what happens there with it. Is he marking it to know or something? I don't know. Why the Kingdom Rider saying we were looking for you in there too? Definitely going to watch the trailer a couple more times to see if we can pick up anything. And why is he walking without Carol? I don't see Carol here. You see, I believe it's Daniel is his name. Daniel Newman is the actor's name, but I think he's also going to be Daniel as well. We'll see. There's the mailbox that he was at, the fence with that creepy house or whatever, and the skyline there too going towards the kingdom. They go. You see Ezekiel and Morgan over there too. I believe that's Benjamin actually inside the car where they're going to be there too. And it looks like that's the same place where you see Richard and them talking. I would assume walkers are the secret or the problem is a problem there or something. We'll see what goes on there from it. Ezekiel's stabbing down probably on a walker. You go into the kingdom, and see. It's pretty cool to see how it's going to be done. It's going to be a huge set at Tyler Perry Studios, and I think it's going to be great. Nice, open, bright, hopefully cheery, happy to go along, because I don't know about you, but I was kind of worn out watching that season 7 premiere. And it was dark and brutal like they said. And it's tough to watch. Carol was in rough shape the last time we saw her. She's there on a bench or something. Where's this bench? Where is she at? I don't know what's going on to see how it goes down. Walking through the kingdom. I think the kingdom's going to be a big set. I think it's going to probably be the biggest location that they have on there. I think it's what Gimbel and Kirkman were saying. Where's Morgan? What's he doing in this there too? I guess this is his room in one of the buildings or whatever like that too. So, how long has he been there? How long's Carol been out? Hopefully they answer these stuff or answer the question. What do you think of Carol? Do you think she's going to make it out? I wonder how she's going to interact with Ezekiel at first on there too. I am King Ezekiel on there too. And Carol's like, I don't know what's going on in the best ways. Whatever she says it's great. So she's all drugged up whatever on there too. And I really want to see this scene. I want to see Ezekiel on his throne, and Shiva comes behind him. I want to see that. You don't see her at first, and she creeps around just like that. I hope they replicate that exactly how it's done. Because he's sitting there too. The legs are different, but the picture is basically the same. The outfit's the same. I want to see Shiva come around. And why does she roar? Who is she roaring at? Is she roaring at Carol and making a noise? I don't know. Is Carol, rubs Shiva the wrong way at first too? What do you think's going to happen in season 7, guys? Now, I know not in this episode, but down the road, do you think Morgan makes it out? Carol makes it out? They both or neither? I don't know. I kind of could think. I don't know what they're going to do with Carol and Morgan, but what do you think? You think Carol and Ezekiel get together? What do you think? Let us know. Weigh in on that. I could see that happening, or I could see Carol not making it out. So we'll see how it goes down. Season 7, episode 2 is coming up this Sunday. I just love this picture. Walker Stalker Atlanta this weekend. Who's going? We are. Can't wait for that. Just love that picture of the faces. And where's Carol when you need her, man? There you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you like to get more videos. Post your comments, the questions, and you guys are awesome.